Okay.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
For Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I got on elbow right
here at the 25.
Got to my box and stuff. So I believe.
Yeah, UAV too. Yeah, when I push you like, bro, like I ain't gonna lie. Like up here.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers will spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Like
yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Pull it up.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he will take this across midfield and down the 48-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now left side on the swing pass. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
I don't think we're going to blow up off this shit.
From the gun, Murray. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
So 3rd and 2. This could possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Nah, this is just some brother head-to-head bullshit, man.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Not going to be able to climb
to throw, it's Murray.
All we have to do is watch left and right coming.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They start on the ground with Elliott.
I don't know, bro.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
Who's that? You 40 watching this shit?
Watching what?
This shit.
I'm like, because they'll pay dividends as the game
progresses. Get over there.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
On the carry.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Nice little nifty platform there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. I know that
he dropped that?
Oh, he just stuck out there, and he just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Oh.
Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Now they're staring at a 4th down. Arizona's defense does its job.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
50 niggas left. We've been in this game for a long ass time.
And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Well, they can put it ourselves.
At their own 18-yard line.
I'm talking to him. They can move him. Move the bag, man. Oh. What the fuck?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on that last
You hallucinate, mama.
went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense is going to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
To throw again on second down. Murray.
Bitch, come here.
He's going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 3, Cardinals nothing.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Flushed out right. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold on to him because he's just going to speed right past him.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st down, Drake. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. Yard line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive.
Use that Earl hopefully I dropped the sniper. Get that.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Dancing to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
Oh, how did these niggas drop
that? For the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Oh, shit.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This Cowboy defense was ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th.
Oh, that will fuck that up. Let's go. Hey, fuck up that. Let's go.
picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? An instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on it.
Legs to the left, push to the left.
Smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down now, it's Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns.
This bitch read that shit.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Damn. Told me not to do that shit.
Touchdown, Cardinals. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
Talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of the half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Brings up second and
looking to throw again on second down. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he knocks the ball away.
Y'all boys ready to go?
The safety Buda Baker.
We're more on this thing. I'll probably get off bad.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matches.
You get on that treadmill or get the blades right, man.
Wow, you couldn't catch that?
But couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. He finds Hopkins complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray.
I gotta go find a quarterback.
This goal went straight past this nigga.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end. So we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Murray a give. This is Drake. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
Fucking
and a
pick,
big turnover there
hey.
as his guys will get the football back. The CD, taking a step back. We're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off at about the 31. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's 21-3.
Makes the score. Cardinals
Shit, I'm playing safe for what? I'm back.
Cowboys 3.
So they get another shot on offense following that kick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
What's going on over here? We got smoke over here.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Taken down at the 30.
That was a good run, and it got to the second
got
level.
you, big boy,
What I mean by that is,
oh, shit. You might be trying to rock on chest.
First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Ooh, shit.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Right.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Oh, the barrel.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the fourth overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watched tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Before they can snap, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 10th carry now for Elliott. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 14. He's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
The
Cardinals, another changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's this one in firm control.
And you always hear about,
stories
about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened.
I got 2,000.
They certainly have appeared on defense to be a step